Hey everyone, it is Sunday, May 18th, 2025, and this is my 12-week check-in. I had decided not to post at 10 weeks because not a whole lot had changed, but I'm at 12 weeks now, wanted to do another update. As you can see, I'm in my cycling kit, and I am going to go for my first outdoor ride. The last month has actually been pretty good. I have been working on the flexion and the extension. They're both still coming along. My flexion is at about 125, a little bit more in PT. My extension, he can still get me totally flat. I am not flat on my own, but overall, I'm actually doing pretty well. I'm walking pretty much normally. I'm able to go up and down stairs. And last week, I actually had a good week. I was traveling. I was out in Boston for the week for a conference. Long flight from San Francisco to Boston. The knee held up pretty well. It was a little stiff by the time I got there, but I brought an ice pack along and everything was going okay. It was a good dry run because in about 3 weeks I have to head to Europe, and that'll be a very long trip. So gonna hopefully do a little bit more over the next couple weeks, keep things moving forward, and go from there. So I am gonna go for a ride, and then I will do another part of this video a little bit later today to let you know how it goes. I'm planning on doing maybe 45 minutes to an hour today. I've been doing about a half an hour on the bike, 3 days a week, still doing PT twice a week, trying to do my exercises about once a week for strengthening, strength, balance. Everything is coming along well enough that I felt like it was time on a beautiful Sunday morning to get outside and actually get some real exercise. So I will hop on the bike and I'll be back in a bit. I'm riding. Actually feels really good. My saddle is a little bit lower than my position that I've been in on my stationary, but I'm down here on the Bay Trail, San Mateo. So nice little day. Super nice bike path, nice and flat. Just able to go 14, 15 miles an hour. Knee actually feels really, really good. A little tiny bit of clunking in there as I'm going. I think it's just because position's a little bit different than I've been riding in indoors for the last couple of months. But I'm about 15 minutes into my ride. Everything feels great. Feels amazing to be back outside. So, all right, I'm gonna turn this back off. All right, I'm about 30 minutes into my ride, which is about the halfway point, and decided to take a quick rest and do two things. One, I'm gonna stretch out a little bit. The knee feels totally fine, just a little tiny bit tight on the back of the knee. The second thing I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna adjust my riding position a bit. Like I said, when I was getting into the ride, I felt like my saddle was a little bit too low. I've been in a slightly higher riding position for the last month and a half on the indoor trainer, and with different shoes on, I'm gonna just raise the seat up a little bit, raise my handlebars up a tiny bit. I think it'll feel a little more comfortable. But overall, everything's going really, really well. I'm gonna, like I said, do about 45 minutes to an hour today, see how that goes. It's a big step up from the 30 minutes I'm gonna do it on the trainer, but so far so good. So I will check in at the end. All right, finishing up. 10 and a half miles, 45 minutes. About 15 miles an hour on average. No pain at all in the knee. It actually felt really, really good. A little bit stiff right now, and I'm thinking it'll probably stiffen up a bit over the day. So I'm gonna go home, do some ice, and keep moving forward. All right, well, I made it home from the ride, got some ice on my knee, had some lunch, did some stretching, and figured I would do a quick wrap on my 12 weeks. So great news is that after the ride, everything is feeling terrific. No lingering effects. It is a little stiff as expected, but no stiffer than if I had, gone and done PT or done one of my workout days. So I took that as a really good sign. All right, so where am I overall right now? I'm, I guess, where I would hope to have been, which at 12 weeks is I'm able to be back out. I'm doing, regular life stuff. I am out there walking on the track. I'm able to get up and down stairs. I went on a business trip. Saw today I was back on the bike. So getting to actually enjoy a little bit of my my normal kind of a life. I'm nowhere near 100% yet, but that shouldn't be your expectation. This is a very, very long process. I knew it was going to be going in, but thinking back on where I was, 2 months ago, even a month ago, the progress continues to move forward, which is really what I had hoped for. Now at this point, I'm looking forward. I'm about halfway to my updated surgery date. And if I keep going at this rate, I think I'll be definitely ready by the 6-month mark to go back in and get the left one done. As I mentioned at the beginning, my flexion and extension I haven't made as much progress as I'd hoped to over the last month. But while I'm in PT, Ken is still able to get me fully straight. He said that that'll continue to get better. That I just need to keep working on the stretching, keep working on the hangs, keep working on the flexion. And then as I do things like getting back into cycling and doing it more normally and more regularly, that those will continue to come along, a degree here, a degree there. But at where I am right now, which is, 125, 128 on the flexion, and 5 to 8 degrees on the extension, before I do a whole bunch of stretching, it's very functional. The knee feels good. I'm in and out of the car going to the store. I'm sitting at my desk in a normal position when I'm doing work. So I'm just kind of trying to get back to life. So I will check in again in another month and let everybody know how it's doing. Hopefully by that point, things are even better than they are today. So if you're along on this journey, keep at it. As I've said before, it is absolutely a process and you just need to keep working at it. And just remember, it will continue to get better and better. You can't rush it. So just hang in there, and I'll talk to y'all in another month.